What is going on, guys? My name is Moto, and today you're going to be watching kind of a throwback video where we were recording with the PlayStation 4 all over again, just like how we started the channel on MXGP 2. Without further ado, let's jump right on into the action. We're on the TM here today, and real quick, just want to let you guys know that I am recording on the PS4 because I'm at my dad's house right now. As well as the fact that I kind of wanted to just, you know, give back a throwback kind of idea to what I used to do. You know, it wasn't too long ago that I was running literally every night, just trying to think of ideas to record on the PS4. I click a button, start talking into the microphone, and whatever came out of my mouth, you guys would hear. And nowadays, I can kind of edit that and make sure that you guys get the best possible content and all that good stuff. I'm still confident as ever, you know, speaking. I feel like I bring back that same charisma, just a little bit more developed, coming back to the older style of video that I am doing here today. But I do think that this is something I'm going to be doing more often, as coming back to the PlayStation 4 and recording from there. I think personally, in my opinion, the mic quality is about 50 times better over here than, not necessarily 50 times better, but I think it is a little bit better over here on the PlayStation 4 recording side, as opposed to the Elgato having superior video quality. But in my opinion, the PlayStation 4 doesn't record in nearly the ratio of I guess, badness, really. I don't think it looks bad. It just definitely doesn't look as enhanced and as professional as the Elgato, which is fine. But you know, I feel like doing some throwback videos on the PlayStation and having a good time like that, because that's where I started, and all of that good stuff. So with that being said, that is the first and foremost thing that I wanted to talk about today in one video. Surprisingly, this is my second go at making this video, because I had to talk to somebody in my family who came into the room and all of that good stuff, and it took me 3 laps around this track to get that whole point across. So that's entertainment right there. Development. Ooh, as I die. Fantastic. But with that being said, moving on to the next topic, I think that we're going to start bringing a lot more GP2 content back to the channel instead of MX vs. ATV. So over the past year, as you guys have probably watched my channel develop, it's pretty much been exactly a year since I started YouTube. And not necessarily started YouTube, but really started growing on here. I grew really heavily with GP2's beginning. This is where I gained the bulk of my subscribers at the beginning, and this is where I stopped doing YouTube for a little bit just because of me being tired of it. And I came back and got my passion back again, and now I believe most of you guys are here now, surprisingly, due to both MX vs. ATV and GP. Whether you're an MX vs. ATV only person or a GP only person, you are responsible for bringing views to the channel and getting other eyes on the channel. So we're going to start bringing back more of this. I notice now with at least my ratings that are happening right now, I look at my analytics a good amount of the time. I don't keep as good of an eye on them as I could possibly do to exploit certain things, because I don't want to exploit anything on you guys. But I have noticed that I do get more eyes on the product and more subscribers per video when I throw down MXGP. At least right now. For a little bit it was the opposite. I wouldn't gain like any views or anything off of MXGP, and it was all MX vs. ATV gaining publicity. That was a sick triple. But I mean, I'm happy that, you know, I finally kind of gotten out of the MX vs. ATV world in a sense. So we're gonna be bringing a lot more GP, because that seems to be what you guys are looking for, especially being really close to GP3. And that kind of brings us on to our next topic of kind of what I want to do with GP3. So with GP3, obviously, it's coming out for at least, you know, most of the world, as well as myself, even though I am in the United States and I'm not going to be able to actually get my hands on a physical copy or pre-order it in my own country for legitimately 2 months now. It's 2 months out for the United States, and it's only 1 month pretty much out for the Europeans as well as the rest of the world. And I'll be getting a hand on a copy of it from the UK through PlayStation. Basically, if you want information on how I'm going to be doing that, really what I'm doing is I'm going online using my credit card to purchase British pounds, and I am putting it onto an English account and pre-ordering it from the English account onto my PlayStation 4, therefore allowing it to download on the 30th and allowing me to play on the 30th. So that's how I'm doing that. I will announce if that is exactly what I'm doing. That's what I'm planning on doing right now. But be aware that's not I'm not completely 110% certain that's happening. I gotta talk to a couple people that I know did that for GP2. I don't know how it worked or anything of that sort, so I'll have to get back to you on that really. But that is my plan for right now, and all of that good stuff. But with that being said, I think that one thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking suggestions leading up all the way through on GP2 videos. Every GP2 video that I post, I would like it if you guys, the viewer, would tell me what you want to see. So if it's any customization, if you want me to run through the gear set being boring, obviously I can't be boring because I'll talk through it the whole time, give my thoughts. But if you want me to run through gears, if you want me to do track walks for every single track at a time, one track at a time, that's fine with me. If you want me to say, I don't know, you know, run through the two strokes and kind of give my opinions on those, that's fine with me. Whatever you guys are wanting me to do on GP3, other than lose every race, okay, I will do. Because I am here to give you guys, the viewers, what you guys are asking for. Because as some of you guys know, the original followers of the channel know, really this channel was started and created based on the fact that, you know, I had a lot of questions about GP2 that weren't answered by anybody. None. I had questions on, okay, what does this bike look like? What are all the gear sets? What are the graphics? Oh, okay. So with those graphics, okay, are those the only customizations? Oh yeah, okay. Well, you didn't show all this stuff. Oh, okay. What is the suspension like? What is this? What matters? And even though it's little stuff, I mean, I still wanted to know, and nobody would post it. You couldn't find any information on it anywhere. So that's really where I stemmed all of my ideas from. I wanted to know the fast lines on the tracks, so I decided to go out and find the fast lines on the tracks. And at least at the time, at the beginning of GP, when I made the fast line videos, those were the fastest lines in the game. All the fast guys were running them, and all of that. So that's my plan on GP3. Doing whatever you guys want. No crazy stuff that I know gets suggested all the time in the stream because you guys are strange, but I am fine with any suggestion that you have for a video idea or any questions that you will have towards GP3. When I get my hands on GP3, you best believe that I will be live streaming it instantaneously. So on May 30th, 2017, at midnight on May 30th. So keep your eyes open on May 30th at midnight on European time. I realize I'll actually get that way earlier on. Wow. I'll be getting that 5 hours early. So I'll be getting it, so I believe that is 7 Eastern Standard Time in the US. That is when I will be able to get my hands on a copy of MXGP3. Join the live stream, do whatever you want, but I will be doing everything on that game. I will be doing a career walkthrough. You'll be watching me suck at the game. I will be instantaneously live streaming it once I'm able to do so. So keep an eye out for that. With that being said, kind of want to move on to also the preparation for GP. Or for GP3. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing at least 3 videos on MXGP3 in comparison to 2. If I'm doing 5 videos a week, 3 of them will be MXGP2 and 2 of them will be MX vs ATV or something else, you know, depending on whatever it is. but we're going to be starting to drop a lot more content on MXGP 2. So maybe not 3 every single week until GP3, but it will be more than MX vs ATV Supercross Encore. Now, that is excluding live streams, because I will most likely live stream the crap out of MX vs ATV Supercross Encore with the whole idea of the tracks, you know, the 2017 track coming out. That's the whole plan there. Obviously, I'm going to be live streaming those for the MX vs ATV guys. For you guys that do GP2 really only, in GP only, and are more into that, I will be doing more videos on that, as well as live streaming with the squad. That's another thing that really is fun to do with you guys, is interact while racing with the squad on here. Let you guys listen to us just, you know, talk so much crap to each other, because it's just in our nature, and all of that good stuff. So that's a plan that I have. Lastly, I wanted to thank you guys all so much for the support. It's really awesome. Surprisingly, it's a really low expectation, but at the beginning of the year, I set out the goal that I wanted to reach 500 subscribers by the end of the year, and I thought that we'd be cutting it close at December time. It would be about 400 at some. I didn't think we were going to reach even 500, and noting that we're over 500 by a solid amount, I'm pumped. I'm very excited, and I can't believe that that I've even gotten this far. And I know 500 subscribers. Oh, Moto, it's not that crazy, you know. It's just 500 of us. But you also have to keep thinking the context of, I wasn't planning on this being this much of a success. Another mistake. I was really mainly planning on just, you know, making videos and maybe having a one-hit wonder or something of that sort that gets a lot of views, and then, you know, somebody finds it educational and people see it, and at least I've done something to help people understand kind of what they're getting into when they get the game and all that stuff. But you guys have surpassed my even hopes. Honestly, I didn't think that I would even get this close. Have the friends that I do in this community. I've been fortunate enough to make solid friends with some really big names in the community. As you know, probably the biggest of them all is Wyndham 151 Cole. Great dude, and I don't think that I'd be able to make a friendship with him other than just being a subscriber. Or any of the other YouTubers out on the scene, just doing YouTube. I don't think that I would be able to do that without the support of you guys, kind of motivating me and getting me in that mindset of, you know, I can do this and have a good time. So wanted to thank you guys all for that, as well as I do want to shout out Wyndham 151 for being a solid inspiration on the channel. I will say that Wyndham 151 is easily the biggest reason that I started YouTube, just because of the way that he connected with the audience. It's really fascinating to see how natural it felt that he took things, and so I hope that I have done a very similar thing and connected with you guys. So with that being said, I don't want to be called a fanboy or anything of that sort. I'm going to get off that topic. I just want to thank you guys again. It's really awesome to have you guys' support and you guys backing me. So anyway, guys, I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, hit that like button. Comment down below seriously suggestions on what you want to see out of MXGP3 from this channel. I'm open to anything. I will do anything, review anything, show anything, give you guys the settings. I will give you my bike setups once I figure them out. I'll give you my controller setups, which is the same thing probably for this game as it is for that game. I'll give you guys my tips and tricks and all that stuff. You just request it and I will deliver on it, just depending on when I have the time to do so. I'm also going to leave my Twitter, the squad gamer tags, as well as mine down below in the description. And as always, guys, my name is Moto, and I'm out. Peace! Look at that, I went off the track.